Well, Happy New Year, friends. It's the 1st of January 2022. I thought I'd take a few minutes and share one of my other projects with you besides the Bronco. I've been working on renovating this house. We're going to take a quick tour inside of where we're at so far and talk a little bit about where we're going. This is going to be the first episode in several as we take and follow the progress of renovations on this home. We'll be trying to move into it as a family here, I'm going to say late March, 1st of April. That's our goal. So stay tuned, take a look. As we get ready to go in the front door, we'll talk about what's in that building a little bit later on. But welcome to the home. And here's our living room. Let's get that angle a little bit better. There we go. So as you can see, we've stripped the walls right back down to studs and insulation. We ended up doing that for a couple of reasons. The first reason really is that the upstairs walls are 2x4 construction, not 2x6. And by code, they really should be much better insulated than they are. So we wanted to get into those stud bays and probably do a spray and insulation so that with the 2x4 we can still achieve that R19 to R21 that our county would like us to have. The downstairs walls were framed are 2x6, so we'll see downstairs in a minute. The other reason we want to do that is that these were all covered with 1970s era paneling, not drywall, so just paneling straight to studs. That had to go. And then all of the ceilings of this house had those 12-inch by 12-inch acoustic tiles directly attached to furring strips. That had to go. So as a result, we're down to the bare studs. We're going to be doing some updates to electricity and lighting and then getting drywall in here. Okay, so this living room is going to be connected to our dining room with two walk-throughs. The one over there by that wall, I guess on my right as I look at it, and here on the left. There used to be a closet here, we've gotten rid of it. This area right here is going to have a double-sided fireplace. So these two rooms will be connected to each other. Well, this is the dining room as it now exists, but we're going to be taking this wall right here to right about here. This whole wall is getting pushed out 4 feet forward, making this room bigger, and I think that'll be a dramatic update. This room over here is the guest bedroom, but for the next couple of years, my youngest daughter will be occupying that room. This area right here will be the breakfast area. This is the kitchen, obviously getting that completely redone. We'll share some project drawings on what the kitchen's going to be. This is going to just be a quick tour of the house. We'll take a minute and take a look outside. You can see we have a great backyard, our farmer friend who's preserving their farmland, and then over here to the left, if we look to the end of the farm, put my finger that way, that direction, is the Bitterroot River, so we're not too far away from that. And then you'd see the mountains off in the distance. In fact, right through here, I should just open the door, we'll go outside and take a look. All right, well, this is our view. Right through that tree is Missoula's own Snowbowl Ski Resort. And you can see we've had a lot of snow the last couple of weeks up there, so it's good skiing right now. And then if we pan over here towards the left, looking towards the west, you can see that house kind of right through there. Just to the left of that is the Bitterroot River. So we're close enough to, oh, and look, right in our neighbor's yard, deer. Cue the deer. Where there's one, there's usually more. You can see in the backyard the Blue Moose camper, and you can see the Airstream Argosy parked for the winter. So this room right here is our guest bathroom. Take out a tub and we're putting in a shower pan instead. Then we walk back here into the master area. There'll be some changes going on in here. The biggest changes that are going to happen in this room are this doorway is going away. We're going to install a pocket door into the hallway, into the master bath. And then we're going to break open that wall and build out onto the covered deck the wet room with the tub and the shower. So there'll be a sink, toilet, and then tub shower outside of what is the current boundary. And then this window is getting changed to a exterior door, and that will go out onto the master bedroom deck that will be created by breaking up the back end-to-end deck with that bathroom bump out. Here's a better view of what the kitchen currently looks like. There's going to be more than a few changes in here. Along this wall, we'll have the double wall ovens. We'll have the range top, gas cooktop in this section, and then the fridge over here on the right. On this direct side, we'll have a stand-up peninsula, and then the countertop over the dishwasher and the sink. There's going to be a new door opening, in that wall that will connect that as a pantry to this kitchen. So about where you see the back of that little fridge back there, there'll be a walk-through there. And then this ceiling, which currently has just one little skylight in it, this ceiling from almost end to right in line with here is going to be removed and vaulted and follow the structure of the roof up to the peak. The way the roof is framed makes that very easy for us to do. It's framed that way now. These roof joists are effectively just acting as support to hold up a ceiling. So that'll be exciting. This back area is the back entry, and over here we'll have the upstairs laundry room over there in that utility closet. And let me get over here. We'll be framing this wall in and moving that window this direction, or probably getting a smaller one. So that becomes a pantry to the kitchen, and then this is just all part of the mudroom. Let's go ahead and walk downstairs. Turn on a light or two. Well, the first thing we arrive at when we get downstairs is what will be the downstairs kitchen. It was a kitchen when we bought the house, and it will be one again. So just a quick overview of that. There's some changes happening in this room as well. On this side, we have the dishwasher sink cabinets and uppers. We'll be replacing the electrical panel with a new modern one. We have a bigger window that's going to go along that wall there, and then where that door to the outside is now will be swapped out for a double operating outswing patio door, French door type that swings outward. Along this wall, we have the fridge, we have the oven, and then some cabinetry. This door goes into my teenage son's bedroom. Well, as you can see, when we first started renovation, we discovered, as often happens, that the plumbing in the house was old and beginning to fail. So we've replaced all of the supply lines with PEX, and we've replaced all of the in all of the drain situations, we've replaced all of the drain line with modern ABS. We still have a little bit of the cast iron as vent pipe, but wherever water was present, we've gone to new ABS. That'll happen in a home that's 45 plus years old. So that's what's been going on in here. We're getting ready to re-insulate this exterior wall. This is one of the two downstairs bedrooms. So, and you can see here the remnants of the old panel walls. Then you can also see remnants of the ceiling. So this is still remaining to be torn out. You can also see this is our last. You can see we still have one remaining update of pipe to do to go to the new PEX for an outside hose bib right through here. We want to get all of them while we've got the floor ripped up. So we're just getting this other downstairs bedroom worked out. You can see that we've had to relocate some plumbing up in the ceiling from where it used to be as part of that update. You can see that we've had to put in egress-sized windows here in the basement to make this a code-compliant room. Although technically in this space, because it's so close to an outside door, it probably would have been all right otherwise. You can still see we have two different kinds of wall paneling present in this room left over. Those will get torn out this week, upcoming week. Okay. This gives you an idea, a little bit of the renovation that we've had to do in the bathroom wall to update the plumbing there, both for the sink to the kitchen and the sink for the bathroom. Well, here in the downstairs bathroom, we had this beautiful cast iron tub that we got with the house. We cleaned it all up, got it refinished. It turned out beautifully. It's just dirty from sawdust. And then we mounted this prefab kind of imitation tile fiberglass surround. Don't like it. It's going away, and we're gonna do in-place tile instead. So sometimes you got to try something out. It's a product I've never used before, and I looked at it and it looked potentially interesting, and then I decided, nope, I don't like it, so we're just not going to use it. Okay, so down here we have part of the family room. We kind of refer to this as the north end of the family room with the outside view. We're going to be putting a downstairs little mini office under that upstairs bathroom expansion, so they'll be in line. In one of our upcoming episodes, I'll share the 3D drawing so you can see what that's going to look like, but there'll be a door here that goes out to that little office, and then big beautiful windows from there forward. Then this is the old furnace. We've got a brand new furnace and air conditioning system already installed. Okay, well over here, we've torn out the downstairs fireplace hearth. Got all that torn apart. You can see we have the brick left over from that effort. Let's get this so that it's right. So you have the brick left over from tearing that hearth up, and then there was water damage from water that came in through that window. Not a broken foundation, but came in through the window at some point in the past. We've torn all that out, make sure there's no mold, and we'll go ahead and put new material in there. That's a new egress window over there. It used to be like that little guy there, so that one meets code for being able to get out of this room in an emergency. And we've done the same in this room with that window right there. But as I mentioned in my son's room, because we have an outside door just right over here, that may have been technically not necessary. We'll have to see. So then right in here, we've got our brand new furnace and air conditioning unit. We still got to get a new hot water heater. So we got that done, and keeping the house warm as we renovate it in the cold of the winter. So here's another view of the family room. This area here will be the gathering space for us to watch TV. Our new exciting big screen TV will be mounted on that wall right there. That's again the access to the office expansion that we're adding between here and the outside edge of the built-in deck. Then the hallway down towards the kitchen. So yeah, this is our project. That was a quick tour. I think we saw all of the house, but as you can see, we still have a lot of work to do, some decisions to be made. Let's turn the camera this way and look this way. You can see that we still have remnants of the old panel wall in here. We painted this for fun to see if we liked the way it was going. That's a decision that's still unmade. We may end up tearing this all out like everything else and just doing drywall. So we'll let you know on that front. I forgot one important room. This is the downstairs storage room. We've relocated the laundry facilities from in the kitchen when we bought the house to in here. So they're just tucked over here. And we'll be getting a whole house water filtration system installed over here and some other things. So those will be fun projects to look forward to watching. All right, well, let's go out the back door. You can see we have this covered patio area. Currently just a mess, a staging area. And then our garage. This just keeps going, by the way. Let's turn the light on and give you a little bit of... So this is the garden shed in here, which currently has all of our old cabinetry in it that we took out of the kitchen. And then this is the side of the house, but the previous owner covered it and made some kind of storage cubicle in here. And if you look, that's just the funniest thing that he's done up top there to try to block the snow from coming in. Those are plexiglass pieces and then fiberglass pieces. It stays relatively water-free in here, and so we've stored a few things in here for the build. And we'll take a peek in the garage, give you a little bit of a teaser on an upcoming video series on my new shop. So here the garage, you can see it's a mess right now, but got the starts of my shop in here. Got all my tools back over there and over here, one of my other saws, my compressor and all that stuff. And that's the wood right there for the hot tub, workbench, etc. So we'll be spending some time talking about getting the shop set up in upcoming videos. I've been purchasing as I could in this time and place various things for the house. We got a great deal on these used cabinets. We just loved them. We got a screaming deal. So this is the actual layout of the basement kitchen that we were in just a bit ago. So you can see this runs along the bathroom wall. The sink will go right there. You can see the dishwasher's in place. And then this side over here is the run that's along the stair wall. So the new fridge, cabinets, the new stove, more cabinets. So these are all spares that didn't fit in the design, but that's okay. We've got our flooring for downstairs tucked away over there. We've got my wood-burning stove that's illegal. So those are no longer permitted in Missoula County, so that's got to go away. And I'll probably bring that furnace that we took out of the house in here to keep this place warm. Yeah, double oven. So in today's world, you got to buy what you need when you see it because availability has just been an issue. All right, so lastly, I was teasing you about this building over here. This is our last tease, and I got to walk through the snow, but I'm willing to do it for you guys. Any guesses before I open the door? Anyone want to guess what this building is right here? Here, before I open the door, I'll give you some teasers. See that black pipe up on the roof of the carport? Comes along here, comes along here, goes across over here. Yes, this, believe it or not, is our pool house. That's right. At some point in the past, the home builder here had built a pool and covered it with this structure. So in any case, this is our pool house. It's going to become my shop, I think. I believe I'm going to relocate this structure to another part of the property and cover it in, fill it in, and make it my workshop. We'll have to see if that's what ends up happening. It could become an accessory dwelling unit on the property. Missoula County is desperate, like a lot of communities, for housing units, and they are effectively approving just about anything. So anyway, this is our pool house. Luxurious, isn't it? Just screams Club Med. Beautiful view of the ski hill out there above the Argosy. We've got a lot of work to go on the outside for sure. That'll have to wait till it warms back up again, but in the meantime, we'll continue on the inside and get all that habitable and be ready in the spring to hit the ground running with the outside work. So this is one of the 2021-22 projects. Beautiful neighborhood. Happy to live here, and look forward to sharing this project with you folks through the next several months.